Hello there, welcome to Everyone House of Cars, and today we're going to have a look around this 2015 Citroen DS4. It's a 1.6 litre diesel in grey, E-Hdi Dstyle. It's a 5-door car. Let's have a look around. First thing to note are our front headlights right here, as you can see on the left, and over here on the right. They're in phenomenal condition, not a scratch, scuff, mark, anything of the sort on them. Same goes down here for our fog lights, as you can see, in great nick, surrounded in black with that lovely little chrome trim around as well. And the same goes over here on the left in great nick all the way around. Now they're bookending this enormous Citroen DS4 front grille. It's that black honeycomb with the gloss black finish right there and the chrome topper. Absolutely gorgeous all the way around. It's a gorgeous looking car. As you can see, it comes in grey. It's a lovely shade of grey. Beautiful Seat logo right there, or sorry, Citroen logo I should say. I do want to point out, for transparency's sake, we do have some of these very small blemishes right here on the bonnet. Doesn't affect the way the car operates, handles or drives. However, we do want you to come on down and see this vehicle in person, and we don't want you to see any surprises. So you can see there's a couple there, a couple of ones just sort of scattered around the bonnet. I mean, it's very, it's very usual for a used vehicle, but again, we just want you to know. Coming on down here as well, you can see there's a little one right there, and there we go. And there's a couple more little chips just in the front. Very normal for a used car, but just want to point them out because we are all about transparency here at Emerald House of Cars. Coming on down the side of this vehicle, again you can see lovely straight lines all up and down the side of the car. No bumps, knocks, bangs, anything of the sort. Just tinted glass in the rear and the gorgeous chrome rim all the way around it. I absolutely love that. Gloss wing mirrors, gloss grey I should say. It's a 5-door car. But let's have a look down here at the alloys for two reasons. First and foremost, like I've said, we're all about transparency here at Emerald. What you see is what you get with this car and all the cars that we have in stock. So I'm here to point out we've got the very small little blemish right there. Perfectly normal. In fact, it's a great sign, because the second reason why I'm showing you this is because we're all about showing you how sensible a past owner has been with the vehicle. Now you can always tell it by the alloys. The alloys do tell the tale, and these gloss grey alloys are always the ones for telling the tale. Have a look around the edge there, you see the blemishes. If this car had been mistreated, if it had been ragged around, if it had been, booted to hell, the alloys would be able to tell. They've been much worse nick than this, so it's a great sign, that is. Let's follow our lovely grey side skirt all the way around to our wheel arch. Check out our second alloy, and again we're 2 for 2. Just exactly what I'm saying here. You got your very small blemishes around the edges. Doesn't affect the way the car handles or drives. It just means that the car does have miles on it, but they are very sensibly used miles. Past owner has taken care of this vehicle just like we have as well. Coming around the back here, we have tinted glass in the rear wiper. We have a lovely set of tail lights in the rear. There's the one on the right, and here's the one on the left, and they match our headlights perfectly, because as you can see, no scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort. We take the safety of all of our vehicles very, very seriously. Got our lovely chrome Citroen and DS4 badges right there in great nick. Follow the bodywork all the way down past our fog lights. You've got our lovely chrome exhaust, and I love the design all the way around here. Sorry, chrome grille I should say, but it's modelled after a classic twin chrome exhaust, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous right there. Absolutely stunning. And you can even see our cheeky rear parking sensors there as well. So, tell you what we'll do, we'll open our Citroen's boot with this very helpful little handle. Do you see it there? One of the more helpful handles in boots that I've dealt with anyway. You can see it comes with a very large boot with a nice little side pocket there with a net. It's deep, it's dense, it's wide, it's tall, it's everything you need a boot to be and more. But if you want more, the rear seats are 60-40 split, and you can push them forward and get more space than you could ever conceivably need. I also love there's a little section right down there. You may be thinking that's probably an armrest. Well, yes, it is, but also you can push that open. And if you're traveling with skis, maybe poles or something like that, you don't want to force them diagonally into the boot. You don't want to bend them. You can push that through and lay them down nice and flat. I love that. That's a lovely little feature that this comes with. And of course, you can open up the floor and you get access to all your tools if the worst should happen. So fingers crossed it doesn't, but it's nice to know that they're there in the worst case. Coming around the side of the car again, tinted glass in the rear, chrome trim all around, and we have these sports style handles for the back doors, which is a really nice touch. Coming all the way around, let's check out our front alloy. Great nick, I should say. Again, more of that gloss black, more of that gloss grey, I should say. Very small blemishes around the edge. 3 for 3. I'm going to start repeating myself, but it just means sensible past owners, which is all you could really want conceivably when looking for a used vehicle. Let's follow the side up here, and again we notice we've got 2 little chips right there. Hardly, it can hardly be seen, but we want you to come on down and see the car for yourself and not see any surprises. So coming over here to our 4th and final alloy, again 4 for 4 all the way around. We're going to have a look how many miles are on this clock in a minute, but you're going to see that those miles were used very, very sensibly. Coming in the back here, you can see that we've got some small sort of, I believe the finish is starting to come off of this handle right there. Again, it doesn't affect the way the handle works, it opens perfectly. We're just looking at the inside here, and again, what a luxury experience we have inside here. You got your part leather seats, lovely white stitching all the way around. You can comfortably sit 3 people in here. If they're my size, you can comfortably fit probably 1 person in here. But no, you are it's a lovely back seat. Got your Isofix child points right there, so if you've got a couple of kids in baby seats, not a problem. You can lock them in safely and securely, and they can have the VIP ride of their lives. Comfy seats, leg room, what more could you want? Well, let's have a look in the front and see what more you get. Chrome door handle, wing mirror controls, electric front windows, lovely speaker. I love the design of that with the little chrome trim there as well. Lovely door pocket, DS step up right there, you can see, and 2 of the comfiest seats in the entire motor trade industry. I mean, they are absolutely incredible. I love the design, I love the white on black, I love the stitching, and aside from a very mild little bit of discoloration right there, these seats look practically brand new. I mean, there's really no stitch, no seam out of place, and they are so comfortable all the way around. Let's hop in. First off, let me just point out we have this little S badge breaking up the couple of doors with this gloss black strip. Okay, let's get in. Well, as you can see, first and foremost, we have an absolutely enormous windscreen there. I mean, just look at everything we can see. I mean, driving this in the rain is going to be an absolute dream, but driving this in any weather is going to be an absolute dream, because having a look inside the cabin, you can see the design of it is very minimalist, but minimalist in all the best ways, because I love the little touches that they've got there. The little chrome trims you're going to get all the way around the air conditioning ports, and you've even got the little chrome trims around the buttons there on our center console. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll whack the key in, we'll turn the car on, and we'll have a look at what we have to offer. First and foremost, on the steering wheel, we've got our cruise control and speed limiter, again surrounded by this lovely chrome trim. I love that. And coming over here as well, that's just my fuel level being too low, but don't worry, we'll put some fuel in it. And coming over here, we have a lot of our buttons here for the center console. So I've just clicked list, and it's come up with a list of digital stations right there. I believe you can also control the volume of your radio stations right there as well. So if you're driving by yourself, you've got no one to operate that touchscreen unit over there, do it yourself with the steering wheel controls right here. Save yourself 6 points on the license. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do while we're here. Again, you can see just how easy our instruments are to view. They're surrounded again by this lovely chrome trim, and they light up so wonderfully as well. Just means driving at night, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, not a problem. And let's get it on the record, this car has, as of recording, 60,225 miles on the clock, which may seem a lot, but when you actually have a look at what you're getting, and you have a look at the condition of the car that you're getting, the fact that it's been driven so well, it's been looked after so well, 60,000 miles, it's not that scary of a number. It's more about the condition of the car than the amount of miles on the clock. You want a car that's safe, that's practical, that's in great nick. This is the one for you. Now we're going to come over here to our main center console here. As I've said, it is a touchscreen, absolutely wonderful, but you do have buttons if you want to get to something much quicker. So you see you have the buttons right there and there. Tell you what we'll do, we'll go from left to right. So first and foremost, you have our vehicle information, your trip computer, which is very useful information to have right there. Next up, we have our sat nav and our map, as you can see here. Right there is the UK Independent Dealership of the Year. It's a cheap plug, but hey, I'm making the video, I'm going to do the cheap plug. Next up, we've got our radio station, and as you can see wonderfully, you can switch between DAB, FM, AM, or CD. You also have a variety of other options as well. You can connect your iPod, maybe you want to connect your phone via Bluetooth to play some music, maybe you want to connect it via your aux cable, or maybe connect the music player via USB. All those wonderful options right there. Connect your phone via Bluetooth. That's a really nice feature right there. As you can see, we can search for devices here, and it's picked up all the phones in the showroom. That is quite terrifying, I must say. Next up, we have our internet browser and our internet connection settings as well. And last but not least, our settings. So your audio settings, you saw the speaker systems in the door, but you can adjust your balance, your sound effects, your ringtones, your voices, everything you could want. You can adjust it right there. You can even have the sat nav speak the road names to you as well. That is a wonderful, wonderful system right there. Just turn the volume down with that button there. And again, chrome trim all the way around, CD slot right there too. Wonderful. What a great entertainment system. You're going to have no shortage of options, which is exactly what you want for any drive, long or short. Coming on down here, we have a dual zone climate control. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's put it on very gently because it does blast you. There we go, that's a bit more manageable. Windscreen demister, again, more of this surrounded by the lovely chrome set against the black carbon. You can control the size of the blast right there. I mean, wow, that is very powerful, as you can see. But I guess on the hot days, I mean, we had 35 degrees earlier this year. That is going to be a lifesaver. Air conditioning, you can even put it in rest as well, which is a wonderful little feature. And I just love it. I think it's just absolutely perfect. It's perfect for any weather. It's much more powerful than you think it would be. I was quite taken aback by it, but I would love to have had a go at this when it was 35 degrees. I reckon that just would have been the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, as it were. Central lock-in, wonderful little feature right there, and there you go, right there, beautiful bit of central lock-in. Got your alarm button as well in glorious red. Coming on down here, we have our aux input, USB input, and a lovely I believe that is a little lighter there as well. So really does have everything. Coming on over here, surrounded again by, yep, you guessed it, carbon tray, chrome trim. It is our gearbox right here, lovely chrome all the way around. I love the way this feels, so easy to hold, just perfect. Electronic parking brake. And it's probably not showing up too well in the camera, but it lights up really nicely, say we are parked, which is wonderful because there's a lot of power in this car. And of course, our armrest there as well, nice and comfortable. Chuck in some interior lighting up here as well. And of course, the creme de la creme, we'll toss in a Paddy Margie air freshener, because when you leave with this car, you will be this happy. This is the effect that we do have on you. So there you have it. That is all the little gadgets and gizmos that you can get in this car. It really is a fantastic car for all the stuff inside. And that's not even everything, because if you see here, got our little button there that opens up the gas, the the door to put your gas in. You got your traction control right there, you got your parking assist, and you can even put the car in eco mode and turn eco mode off as well. And you got all your lighting assist down there too. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, you think it, this car's got it. Absolutely gorgeous. You see right there, it's bang that door open, not a problem, but we're just going to close that. So there you have it. That is our beautiful 2015 Citroen DS4 in grey. It's a gorgeous car. Love it from top to bottom. What do you think, Em?
Absolutely stunning. I think the colour and the alloys absolutely make it for me.
They are wonderful alloys, aren't
Absolutely
they?
fantastic alloys. Definitely something that I would personally drive. So yeah, absolutely stunning. I think if you want to come and test drive it, give me a call. Come down. I can tell you everything about it.
I don't doubt you for a second there, Em. Don't doubt you for a second. So yeah, just like Em said, if you want to come on down and book a test drive, I urge you to do it because the car drives wonderfully, but you need to see it for yourself, because I'm sure anything I could say isn't going to match up to how it feels physically being sat in there, hands on the wheel. We're a lovely bunch down here. We'd love to answer questions with a smile on our face, give you all the info you need to know, because buying a car, you know, it can be scary. It can be quite a lot all up front. But we're here just to knock all that down, make you feel at ease, make you feel at home, give you all the information you need to make the smart, secure and informed decision when starting your car buying journey with our mold. This car could be the one. It's a great car, really is great, top to bottom, great nick, loads of great gadgets, comfy seats, wonderful alloys as my colleague said. Just, it's a winner all the way around, but come on down, see it for yourself. That's the only way you're going to know for sure. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe.